The following is a play session of the Boy and His Blob remake between my best friend Gemma and I. The game can be played via Steam, iOS, Android, and even PS4. Hope you enjoy! When you enjoy a great recording session with friends and you realize that your own mic was muted. No! Well, there's always a second chance. And today is the second. Hello!
Oh yeah. Hey!
This planet has been brought to you by Jelly Belly. WayForward presents a boy and his generic title screen. Oh yeah, and his blob.
It's never a bad time for junk food!
Rollin', 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 blob hide.
I'm bowling.
I am the king of lard. Go get them, my fatty subjects.
When pollution fights back.
I choose you, cannonball.
Extreme zorbing!
Woohoo! And into the sunlight. Will they make it out against the King of Lard, his cobra, his literal cronies, including the actual crony,
And Doom Frog.
and Doom Frog? As we said before, we had a little bit of a hiccup, so what we're about to experience, I've already played through. But hey, this game is fun, so
We'll try to make it entertaining the second time around.
yeah. So a few things to remind myself with. Up button means hug. That is the most important button. Meanwhile, since we had to use this to restart the recording from scratch, let's hope we never have to do this again. So, no. Isn't it funny that it says A right here, despite me pressing the B button? Because Xbox and Nintendo have different ideas for their different buttons. So, anyway.
I'm so confused!
I'm confused. Punch. Alright, so, to get started, we're gonna go to our first level, which introduces us to the beans! So, we've got... So as the game introduced us before, we've got licorice beans, which help us climb a ladder. We've got... Let's see. What's the button to call him? No. There we go. So, we've got the blueberry jelly beans for balloon. Which, you know, it's just him floating around. It doesn't really lift off the boy or anything, so it's just there for easy travel, I guess. And then this one. Back in the original playthrough, we thought this was cherry, as in, you know, a cherry pit. But in looking up a Boy and His Blob wiki, apparently that is supposed to be fruit punch, because, you know, punch a hole. So
Hole punch.
hole punch, yep. So
I did not know that.
me neither. So either way, cherry pit, hole punch, both are viable. So, when it comes to these guys, don't touch them. The boy is very fragile. The bigger enemies, it's a little more clearer on why you should not touch them, because, you know, they're going to be, like, more feral. But the simple blob there, it looks kind of harmless, but the boy does not have a health bar. Basically, he is a one-hit wonder. But in any case, so Gemma, you played this game back on the Wii, right?
Yeah.
Do you think there are, like, any differences from this version to the Wii version? Or do you think what we're seeing here is what you've experienced on the game?
Yeah, pretty much. It looks all about the same to me, except for the title logo, which they altered to the older game that this game is sort of based off. I guess for familiarity reasons.
I suppose so. I guess they thought the original title that they used for the Wii for the Wii looked a little generic, but yet they still used it for the animated intro. So, oops.
Yeah. I suppose they couldn't replace that one.
Oh well. Honestly, both have their strengths. The original definitely, the one that you see in the animated intro looks kind of like the title for like different indie titles, like say Limbo or something. Whereas the one that's used in Onward versions and also in the original Boy and His Blob packaging kind of makes me think of something out of an 80s movie like Indiana Jones or The Goonies or what have you.
Yeah, like one's more whimsical and the other one sort of makes you think of action.
Yeah, exactly.
Adventure.
And it seems our adventure in this level has been short-lived. So, there we go. But as you can see, the game really does teach you how to use the beans to your fullest potential. Now, each time you clear a level, as we saw in the last video, you get these interesting relics, and they give you extra levels to play around in, just to get you more familiarized with the bean powers. We'll go up there in a little while, but first we're going to go ahead and take care of level 3. Just to make it a little easier and not tax the poor boy's legs going up and down the ladder. Although he needs that exercise. He's a growing boy. Even though the concept art says that apparently he's about 6 years old. That is kind of interesting.
Yeah, because we thought he was more like 9 or 10.
Yeah, exactly. Which I suppose in the original cut, like the one you see on the NES, he might be. But there we go. Didn't even have to whistle for him. But yeah, like, in terms of, like, young heroes, I'm so used to kids having a 8-year gap. Like, the youngest that I remembered seeing was from an old game that I really enjoyed as a kid called Commander Keen. and the main character is an 8-year-old boy who has like the most makeshift space equipment. like apparently the starship that he goes around in is built by like many cans of beans and like his father's liquor supply, and it's pretty great.
That's real bean power.
There you go. And the ship is called, I kid you not, the Bean with Bacon Mega Rocket.
Delicious.
Maybe someday we will play that game.
Yes, because I haven't seen that one.
Ooh, I think I made a tragic error here. But let's see if we can remedy this.
Yeah, I can't remember if you have to put the trampoline on the spikes or on that ledge. Because you can't really see down there now.
Not
Of course you can. Ooh.
Yeah. See, this...
Oh yeah, blob cam.
Yep, blob cam. Exactly.
Keeps going over there.
Maybe like this.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that might work.
that might
No, it
work.
needs to be more in the middle. Yeah, let's try that one.
Oh.
Hey! Hey, you done it. Oh, I'm jumping.
That was not very responsible of you, you know. Yeah, well, I love you. Yeah, I love you too, but you're still not being responsible about that. I don't know why I'm giving the blob a Kermit the Frog voice.
You have to jump responsibly.
It's not easy being blob. Or actually, wait a minute. What are my powers? Hole punch. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, my cranium.
This won't cause any serious repercussives in the future. Here you go. Doing it the fancy way.
Yeah, that was very fancy. What? Okay.
Okay.
That was a glitch.
I guess the jelly beans are water soluble or something. I don't know. Oh, maybe because he had like the little warning thing going on when he touched the water, just to let you know that.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
You know, hey, the boy can't swim, so don't go there.
It was either that or I hate baths.
How could you? I'm a dry clean only blob. Okay. And we
Hey.
got ourselves a fork in the road, and it's a good thing that the game teaches you to check left before going right. Since I can't get over. I can't fly. Oh wait, yes I can. Oh, that's kind of cool. The boy has a indoor voice whenever he's close to Blob, or he has like more of a shout whenever he's further away.
Oh, I never noticed that.
He's like, "Time to go," when he's closer to Blob, whereas when he's further away, he does the Blob.
Yeah. Oh. Mm,
Oh, butterbeans.
poopy.
Okay. Can I salvage this? Probably not, but...
Pause. Yeah. I think you're probably going to have to reset it.
Probably. Unless... What if... Okay, I'm... Risky, dumb idea. Okay. Blob? Gonna need you to be over here. Okay.
Run, run, run! Hey!
And there.
Ah, we've done it. Yeah.
Didn't have to reset anything. Whew.
Woohoo!
That was tense.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's see if we can aim that better. I'm getting Space Quest 1 flashbacks, Gemma. Instead of dump the big rock on the stupid Robo Spider, let's dump the big rock on the giant blobby boar. But we got it done. Phew. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
what were you about to say?
I was just going to say, yes, it's the big jump corridor.
Yep. Which means we're probably going to hear him go, ah, ah, or not. Well, we're definitely going to hear that much later.
Yeah.
Blab.
That sounds like his disappointed voice. Wow.
He's not disappointed. Although there is a scold button, which, I'm not gonna use. Just saying. What I'm a little surprised at is that Blob didn't freak out by all those fireflies, because last playthrough and also during the very first session, he kind of fritzed out whenever there were like a bunch of background objects, namely the fireflies. Apparently that's supposed to be like a little guidance of, hey boy, this is where you're supposed to go. But, but given the fact that at the very beginning you don't have any beans, it just makes it look like he's just just easily distracted. He's ADHB, attention deficit hyperactive blob. So Gemma, you actually played this game before I did. How did you get introduced to this game?
Oh goodness. Oh, I can't even remember how I learned about this game. I think probably from Jake Kaufman because he was working with WayForward at the time, and though he didn't work on this game, he did talk about like what their latest releases were. So I think I found about it that way, and I was just really endeared to the art style, but also the gameplay. Like the puzzle-solving nature of the gameplay was really interesting to me. I also like the fact it's quite lenient, even though the puzzles can be challenging. You don't have to worry about lives or anything like that. So,
And there you have it.